Well, hey there, everyone. This is rather an exciting video. On the evening of November 2nd, 2023, Union Pacific announced a Four Corners 2024 tour for Union Pacific 4014. There's no routing or schedule yet. The routing should come out just not too long after New Year's, and then the scheduling should come out not too far after that. So I say after the New Year, start watching. This is exciting on top of 2816 because I am planning to go see that. But anyways, Four Corners 2024 tour. Union Pacific's famed Big Boy number 4014, the world's largest steam locomotive, will return to the rails in 2024 for a tour celebrating the railroad's deep history and connection to communities and its employees. The tour is expected to reach all four corners of the Union Pacific 23-state tour system with anticipated stops in these following locations: Chicago, Illinois; Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas; Houston, Texas; Nampa, Idaho; Portland, Oregon; Roseville, California; and Salt Lake City, Utah. So, keep in mind, it will go through much of the major states, especially Iowa, too, for Chicago. That's my prediction anyways, but it will visit other communities, states, and travel through other communities and overnight and all that. And in places in between, they may do extra layovers here and there in other locations, or maybe like a day off from running for the crew and they get a chance to look over the engine and everything. So I just got a prediction right now. Chicago, Illinois. I got a feeling Chicago, Illinois is going to be first. Let's see if I'm correct. So east from Cheyenne to Chicago, they would just probably follow the overland across Nebraska, Iowa, and then northern Illinois into Chicago that way. And then if they want to go to Texas right after Chicago, then they would go south, go south out of Chicago down through like Springfield, Illinois, down into through like Chester, Poplar Bluff, Little Rock, those areas, go down into Houston first, and then up through Dallas-Fort Worth, because I know there is some Union Pacific lines up in Oklahoma and Kansas that would get them back to either through on the Marysville sub or back through Denver, back into Cheyenne, take a break, and then finally get the West Coast tour down that everybody's been anticipating. So that's just kind of my prediction right now. As we move forward at Union Pacific, we remember where we came from. The Big Boy represents the history of Union Pacific in the United States, says Union Pacific's new CEO, Jim Vena. When 4014 comes to town, we will celebrate with the communities where we operate, our employees and their families. Together, we will marvel at how far technology has brought us. Tour dates and route information will be released some point in 2024, in addition to the public stops. UP employees and their families will be invited to ride along the route. And then this is the recap video from the 2023 run to Omaha. This is definitely exciting. So, just FYI, sorry for the lack of videos lately. And I'm gonna do a follow up at some point next week over my Cheyenne Laramie trip. But I unfortunately had a loss in the family just right after the trip, and we've been kind of going through the estate and everything, going through stuff, so I haven't had a whole lot of time. So I will be posting the article and everything on my Facebook page. Again, the Facebook page is the same name as the YouTube channel, so please be sure to check that out. Until next time, stay safe.